Record.
I'm excited to share with you Vrkshasana, Hikercise version of tree pose. And no, we're not going to be hopping on one leg. I've often had that question when people who know tree pose and know ultimately in tree pose, we will not be doing any hopping on one leg, so don't worry about it. We are going to be engaging the upper body and coming back to, you hear me suggest over and over, chair pose. Slight bend in the knees, sitting down, letting those bun cheeks rest on a bar stool in order to support the low back. When we're getting into upper body movements with Hikercise, I tend to be a tail wagger, and it's going to strain the low back. So you hear me often say, scoop the tailbone, plant the heel first, and chair pose. Chair pose is a foundational piece of most Hikercise moves. So just another highlight of that. While being rooted in chair pose in the low body to support the low back, we're going to take the upper body movements of Vrkshasana. Inhale to Anjali Mudra. Exhale on the connection. I do a little spiral transition. It's just my little groove to tree pose. And we can start by just walking it out. Slight bend in the knees. Plant the heels first. And stretching out in tree pose. Heel, palm, and all fingertips together. And while in tree pose, being very mindful of the low back, engage the abs, drop it back, work in the triceps. Keep the elbows up, heel, palm, and fingertips together. Breathing deeply with every deep drink of air. And that's the beginning of one move out of Vrkshasana. Namaste.